Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Woo! Well, it is so good to be back with you. Well, welcome to Monday, the day of the moon. And today where I am, it's the day of the sun. How you like my shirt I'm wearing? I thought I'd wear my bonsai sun tree. This is a big sun with a bonsai tree. And it's from Karate Kid. And I just love this because I love the sun. I'm a worshiper of the sun. And I'm a worshiper of the moon. I'm wearing a moonstone pentacle today. So I got sun and moon energy in balance. And I'm so glad you're here. Well, listen, guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you, who came out to yesterday's video. What a wonderful Sunday night hangout. I did psychic readings for a number of you. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's in the queue right before this one. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, do give me a call. I am a full-time professional psychic, so you can call me at my office, 703-825-3929. I want to hear from you. Well, it's Monday, as I said, and today is our day for horoscopes. Welcome to our new subscribers. We've had a lot of new subscribers this last few weeks, and welcome. This is something we do every Monday. We gather and we see what is in the stars for you. So we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to do individual horoscopes. So everybody watching this video, you will get a horoscope, so keep watching, okay? Well, before we get into the individual horoscopes, I thought we'd just talk about kind of what's going on in general right now. Today, our sun is in the sign of Scorpio. That's a deep water sign, very psychic sign. Our moon is in the sign of Gemini, which is an air sign. So this is this kind of combination today brings in a lot of energy for inner communications, a lot of psychism. But I got to tell you, we definitely want to tune into the psychic energy this week because we have some challenging aspects, which I want to talk about. Now, don't panic. When we talk about challenging aspects, it's not the end of the world. It just means there could be a little thing, some things you got to work around to have success this week, okay? So what's our first challenge? Well, we're starting off this week with our sun in opposition to Uranus. A lot of times when a planet is in opposition, it can bring a sense of tension. Uranus is the planet that can bring kind of radical changes, a lot of radical emotions. And, with the election this week, I tell you that combination has me just a little nervous because it means things could get out of hand with people really quickly. So let's keep our fingers crossed and pray to the gods that that aspect won't fully manifest, okay? We also have, starting off, our moon. Well, actually, let me come back to that one. Another challenging aspect is that Mercury today is starting off as square to Jupiter. That's a challenging aspect. Square to Pluto and square to Saturn. For this planet Mercury, Mercury deals with communications. It's an air sign planet, and it means that we're challenging communications in business, in social life, in just being on the same page with people. So this week, be very careful with your words. Really, I have to say the less said, the better, okay? Now, the good news is that even though you may not be able to get a lot of business done in the sense of talking to people and getting it on the same page, the good aspects we have is that the moon is trine Venus. And that means that within, you'll be attuned to your own psychic senses this week. You're going to have a lot of, self-focus this week for all of you. Doesn't mean you don't love other people, but moon trine Venus means look within, feel love for yourself, and trust your inner voice, okay? The other aspect we have this week is Jupiter is conjunct Pluto, which means that psychic sense will allow you to see the road going forward. So Jupiter conjunct Pluto means look ahead, pay attention, particularly in the areas of wealth, finance, business, long-term investments. That's how you want to think. Think long-term. In the immediate right now, things are a little challenged, a little chaotic, but we're going to get through it. Just keep a long-term vision and you'll be just fine. Okay, so there's some of our transits in motion for this week. Now we're going to get to our individual horoscopes. Okay, so let's talk about what's in the stars for you. Okay, well, we're going to go through each sign. Now there are 12 zodiac signs, and if you don't know your sign, listen up because I'm going to give you the birth dates for each sign. So when you hear the sign with the birth dates that follow it, where your birthday falls, that's your sign, okay? All right, so let's jump right into it because we got a lot to cover today, all right? Our first sign on our zodiac wheel is Aries. And Aries is March 21st through April 19th. You know, Aries, despite that most people are challenged in communication this week, you actually have the edge here. This is a time when you want to try to make your presence known. Go out, see and be seen, as they say. It's a time for you to mix and mingle and try to make friends and win and influence people to your side. People may not be the most gregarious back to you, but as long as you make your presence known, your presence will stick in their mind, and this leads to future success in work as well as in personal life. So this is a week, go out, try to make friends, try to share your thoughts, be present, let yourself be seen. That's your key to success. Your key word this week, Aries, is socialize. Socialize. All right, our next sign on our wheel is Taurus, and that's April 20th through May 20th. You know, Taurus, you have a lot of energy this week to get up and go, but nobody around you seems to be responding. This is going to be a week where Taurus is going to require enormous amounts of patience. You may have to present your thoughts or ideas multiple times to get anybody to even listen. Just go with the flow, keep calm, and know that in the end, your plans and your ideas are received, though it's going to take a little effort this week. So you know what? Practice makes perfect, and patience is a virtue, and that's what I've got to say to Taurus this week. So hang in there, keep talking, keep presenting. Even if you feel like you're presenting your idea for the 50th time to the same people, say it again, because every time you say it, it's like new for them. Your key word this week, Taurus, is patience. I should probably add a second word for Taurus, persistence. Patience and persistence. You get 2 words this week. All right, patience and persistence for Taurus. Our next sign on the wheel is Gemini, and that's May 21st through June 20th. You know, Geminis, this is your power week. We're starting off with that moon in your sign. That's giving you super psychic sense, super psychic focus, okay? This also is opening up your doors of communication. And similar to the Aries, despite other people's challenges this week, Geminis have a lot of breakthrough in social life as well as in business and in romance. So this is your power week, Gemini. For those of you who are trying to start a business, excellent time for you to get things going on the business front. If you're looking for a job or a promotion, really focus on that because you have the power now to move things in your favor. Geminis are going to find that this week that just the right amount of words, just a little bit of words go a long way. You don't have to talk a lot, but just share from the heart, and that's your key to success. Your key word this week, Gemini, is power. Claim the power and run with it. Power. Next sign on our wheel is Cancer. And that's June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancers, you are in artistic mode right now. Tuning into the creative process is where it's at for you. While the outer world may be challenged in communications, you are communicating with your higher self this week, Cancer. Communicate with your inner voice, your inner wisdom. From this, you're going to draw a lot of creativity that's going to give you the edge in the outer world. So if you're applying for jobs, let's say you're a Cancer looking for work, try to think of the most offbeat, wild thing and stick it on your resume. Something just to catch people's eyes. That's your trick that's going to work for you in interviews. Feel free to kind of tell stories that are even a little eccentric, something you wouldn't normally say, but that creative process leads you in the direction of success. Be free with your spirit, trust your inner voice, and let it lead you. Your key word this week, Cancer, is creativity. Let creativity roll. Be creative. All right, our next side of the wheel is Leo, July 22nd to August 22nd. Leo, I tell you, you know, you got the Romeo quality going for you. And this week, you are romantic. Leos are going to find that it's easy to flirt. It's easy to stir love. Leos, you're going to find that if you're single, that you have actually a lot of date options this week. And if you're in a relationship, it's like it's all new again. There's a sense of excitement, renewal, and new beginnings in love. Leo, be focused on relationships this week. Don't worry about money. Things are a little bit of a holding pattern there for you until next week. This week, it's all about love, romance, attraction, and moving forward on the emotional front. Your key word this week, Leo, is love. All right, next sign on our wheel is Virgo, and that's August 23rd through September 22nd. Okay, Virgos, you're full of adventure this week. This is the week where Virgos, if you can get out of your normal work routine as much as you can, you should. If you can take even just a personal day or two, do it, because you want to go on adventures this week. This week for Virgo is about discovering places that you've been wanting to go, discovering talents you wondered if you've had. Virgos want to do a lot of deep searching. Find out what your desire is, what your purpose is, what your creative process is. This week, Virgos, dare to go outside of the normal routine, and that includes physical locations. Drive a different way to work. Discover a new path, a new road to go to. Look at a home in a neighborhood you've never thought of living in. This week is all about adventure, breaking norms, and discovering new ways of doing things. Your key word this week, Virgo, is explore. Explore. Next sign on the wheel is Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd. Libras, this week, there's a saying, to have a friend, you have to be a friend. And this week, you're going to find that that energy goes both ways for you. Libras are in a very good place right now with social life. You're going to find that people want to know you, people want to invite you to things. Make the effort to be present for those who invite you. Even if you don't know them well, take a risk, go to their event. You're going to have a great time. Libras are going to find that many people are seeking them out for guidance. Some people will come up to you, Libra, this week and say, I'm all alone, my husband left me, I don't know what to do. And you're going to find like they're telling you their whole life story. Be open and receive that, because you're helping people just by your very presence of listening. This week, Libra, it's all about friends. It's all about making connections. It's all about socializing. So go out, have fun, meet people, and enjoy life. Your key word this week, Virgo, is friendship. Friendship. All right, next side of the wheel, Scorpio. That's October the 23rd through November the 21st. Scorpios, you're a little bit like the Virgos in that you're ready to kind of expand your horizons. This is a week when Scorpios should seek out new places to explore, whether that's to do a move, either career or home move, or just a place that you can go and explore to have some fun. This week, Scorpios, the travel bug has bitten you and you want to jump on a plane, jump on a train, jump on a boat, jump on a skateboard or a scooter and go somewhere. If you can, take some vacation time or personal days and go out and find what the world is about. Scorpio, sometimes you tend to stay at home and play it safe. This week you want to be out in the world, finding new things, find new roads to drive on, new houses to look at, new neighborhoods. Find things that are new and different. Go see them, travel to them, explore them. You're going to find by doing this that you open up opportunities for new ways of looking at life, and you bring yourself a lot of fun in the adventure along the way. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is travel. Now, if you can hook up with a Virgo, you guys can travel and explore together. Good combination. All right, next side on our wheel, Sagittarius. That's November 22nd through December 21st. Sagittarius, this week, it's really about the inner voice, okay? With that moon starting off our week trine Venus, that's taking you to a deeper inner perspective, what's the word I'm saying? Introspective. It's like if I don't get the word right. Introspective place. So Sagittarius, you want to be all about listening to the inner voice. Like the Libras, you're also going to find that people want to come and tell you their stories. Don't worry about trying to figure out an answer for them. Just be present and listen, because you're going to find that in the act of listening, you're giving them exactly what they need. They don't even need a word from you. Just to have your presence will be enough. So listen to your inner voice. Listen to the messages of those around you. Listen for the messages of spirit, because you're going to find that your psychic senses are very in tune this week, Sagittarius, and just let that lead you. Again, like we said earlier, with all of these Mercury squares, transits, you're going to be hard to get anything done or even communicate. So just be present and let things happen and listen to the process. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is listen. What'd they say? All right. Next sign on the wheel is Capricorn. That's December 22nd through January 19th. Capricorns, this week you want to celebrate. Celebrate life. Celebrate new beginnings. Capricorns are in a place right now where there's a lot of potential for growth in the coming months, and they are seeing the bigger picture. Capricorns, don't be afraid of the bigger picture. Embrace it and know that blessing is yours. This last year for Capricorns has been a little challenging in the terms of financial stability. There have been a lot of ups and downs. But now, Capricorn, you're starting to see the financial stability is coming to you. You don't have to be afraid of the things that you've been worrying about. And you're ready to celebrate living and celebrate success. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is dance. Ooh, cha-cha-cha-cha. Dance. All right, next sign on our wheel, Aquarius. That's January 20th through February 18th. You know, Aquarius, this week you are challenged, like many others, by the outer world square aspects of the Mercury planet. So don't try to put out a big statement and inspire people and direct people. This week, it's about feeling your way through all the situations. You want to be in touch with your inner emotions. Aquarius, this week you may feel at times a little melancholy, a little wistful, remembering the past. That's okay. Look at the past and remember the lessons. Look at where you've come. This is a time for Aquarius to do their inner work, to know who they are, and you will discover where you're going by studying your past. So this week, get in touch with the emotions. Remember the heartaches, remember the joys, remember all of that emotion and what you've been feeling for the last few years as you've moved on your journey. Take stock of who you are, where you've come from, and look to where you're going. Aquarius, this week you're going to find you have the greatest amount of success with just being in touch with how you feel. Don't worry about the logical mind this week. Go with the heart. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is feel. Just feel. You'll get it. All right. Next sign on the wheel is Pisces, February 19th through March the 20th. Pisces, you're similar to the Aquarius this weekend that you're in a kind of a deep mode. You're in more of a mystical mode, though, rather than a melancholic mode. And you're feeling as if Spirit is just delivering information to you nonstop. You are in this week becoming a channel of Spirit, Pisces. They're going to bring you knowledge, information, words of wisdom. Just try to keep a pen and notepad and try to capture all the messages that you're receiving. For those of you Pisces who say, well, I'm not very psychic, well, this week you are. So be knowing that you're a medium, a channel, a psychic, whatever term you want to use. You're in tune with the cosmos, and the cosmos is communicating with you. So listen to the messages from the other side. Listen to the messages from within. Listen to the messages from your higher self and say, Spirit, bring it on through. I'm willing to be a vessel for your gifts of knowledge, blessing, and power. Your key word this week, Pisces, is channel. Channel it all through. Let that light flow. Channel. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe we spun around our big wheel? You know what? I forgot to put up the Zodiac wheel. Well, you know what? We'll have it here at the end for you. So just keep watching. After I'm done, we'll have the Zodiac wheel. But listen, thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Please help me out. If you've enjoyed this, like this, thumbs up, favorite it, share with your friends, and hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call. 703-825-3929 is my number. That number will be below in the info box below this video. I hope to hear from you. Thank you for being here. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. Tuesday. We're going to have a live messages from the spirit world at 12 noon tomorrow. Don't miss it. Be here. You guys are best. I love you. We'll see you here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.